Electric and Electronics and Communication RTG, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for sir.
Dignitaries on the dais, Murli Garu, B.V. Mohan Reddy Garu, Kanwarbir Singh Kalra Garu, Saikant Verma Garu, Satish Reddy Garu, Kondapalli Srinivas Garu, and of course our own boy Ramohan Naidu Garu. Thank you for being here, and to all the distinguished guests who made it for this session, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to visit Visakhapatnam. As presented by GMR, we really need to work on connectivity. Point taken. The Honorable Civil Aviation Minister and I have taken up a challenge that we will work towards beating Hyderabad in connectivity from Bhogapuram. So we will need your support. I think I had a long speech prepared, but Saikant pretty much stole the thunder away from me, so I won't bore you with all the details on the policy. But I just wanted to stress on three specific things. One is visionary leadership. Two is team that can actually execute it. The third one is we are a startup state. And I'd like to just talk about these three specific issues. First is vision. You know, Mr. Naidu requires, our Chief Minister requires no introduction. He is known to be a visionary politician. If you look at what he's done to Hyderabad way back in the mid-90s, and when we look back at Hyderabad today, we know that all the seeds were sown in the right place. And a great example of that is Shamshabad Airport. When Mr. Naidu back then said airport should have 5,000 acres, a lot of people actually made fun of him. You know, generally in India we have a habit of making fun of visionaries. They made fun of him. They said, why do we need 5,000 acres? But now go back and see Shamshabad. It contributes close to 11% of Telangana's GDP. And there's a longer story to Shamshabad Airport. GMR did win the contract, but Mr. Naidu did not award it for the longest of time because back then this was one of the very first projects of GMR, and he questioned whether GMR had the capacity to execute it. So he got GMR Garu to present all the designs, and only after he got convinced that they can execute it in the true spirit of what he wanted it to be, was the contract awarded. So what we have in Andhra Pradesh is visionary leadership. And we are, if you look at, you've seen Shamshabad Airport, and believe me, Bhogapuram, we will one-up it, we will do better, and we will make it a destination on the eastern seaboard. Second is team. We have mix of experienced leadership and young Turks. The dais is a great example of this. You know, under the leadership of Satish Reddy Garu, who's enabling us, giving us inputs in terms of policy, Mohan Reddy Garu on the other side, giving us a lot of input. There are a bunch of youngsters sitting in between. If you look at Kondapalli Srinu, he's a first-time minister in the state cabinet. Ram Mohan Naidu, Moka, requires no introduction. He's the youngest cabinet minister ever in Indian history. And we back it with leadership even from the service. So we have Saikant Verma, who's an IAS officer, who's handling Economic Development Board, who's younger than, I think, all of us on the dais. So what you see is a blend of experience and youngsters. We have hunger. We mean speed of doing business. Saikant spoke of ArcelorMittal. October is when we're going to break ground. It's going to be India's largest steel plant, and it was clinched over one Zoom call. Another example is now it's out in the open. Google is going to build one of the largest data centers here in Visakhapatnam. Actually, that conversation started here in Novotel when the Google leadership came, and I personally drove them, showed them the land, and explain to them the vision with which we want to build an entire data city. That's another example. Third, I would like to also share in renewable energy space. I'm sure all of you know the company called Renew. I went to break coconut to start a new plant where they're going to do solar and wind energy production. So we went there and we broke coconut. I told Sinhaji to make Andhra Pradesh his second home. Then I heard he's getting into manufacturing. I just dropped him a WhatsApp message and said, boss, we are ready here in Andhra Pradesh. And we also got manufacturing to Andhra Pradesh. So why am I sharing all this with you? Once you sign with Andhra Pradesh, it's no longer your project, it is our project. So if it means we have to lobby with the leadership from civil aviation, we will lobby on your behalf. If it means we have to lobby with NMDC, we have done it. If it means that we need to change policies, taxation, we are willing to take that ownership, work with the leadership in Delhi to make that difference. So we have the blend of young leadership backed with seniors giving us tremendous amount of guidance, and then we deliver on the speed of doing business. Third, as I said, we are a startup state. We are exceptionally hungry. Like all the startups here, I've seen the booths, I was observing what you do, the kind of sectors that you represent here. We are hungry. We are ready to steal your business from any other state or any country possible. We want you to invest here in Andhra Pradesh. And I jokingly say, Andhra Pradesh is on the better side of Chennai, Karnataka, Bangalore. And we are really excited to land your investments here. Saikant Verma, he's the only IAS officer in the entire Economic Development Board. Under him, he has all professionals who have joined us from Invest India, few other state investment promotion boards. The best in their field have come, joined us. And we are here to deliver. We are here to make it a seamless experience. As you've seen in the presentation of Saikant, we mirror or we actually echo the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's Vikasit Bharat. We have created Swarna Andhra Pradesh, where we want to be a $2.4 trillion economy by 2047 from being a $180 billion economy today. So we need to grow at 15%. And for the friends in the private sector, that's not easy. But believe me, Andhra Pradesh will be one state that will actually prove that we can actually grow as a state at 15% CAGR year on year. And we have great relationships now at the central level. We have double engine Sarkar. We have the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. And then we of course have the Honorable Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Both of them together want to again recreate history. And we believe that strong states make strong nation. And in this particular context, we have a different double engine Sarkar. We have two Naidus. I call it Naidu Square. One is Ram Mohan Naidu. I hope he's okay with me calling him Ram Mohan Naidu and not Garu because he's very young to me. But Ramu is here. He's of course Mocha, and then we have our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Of course, both of them are not related, but Naidu Square. So we have another double engine Sarkar where I believe that we can do a lot of work in the aerospace and defense sector together. And Ramu, we are looking forward to your leadership to drive things. You can definitely send the companies our way, and believe me, we'll catch them, we'll ensure they're grounded, and we will report back to you saying that this is the company that you sent, this is what we've grounded. And we will deliver on the speed of doing business in its true sense. So to all the entrepreneurs here, please definitely count Andhra Pradesh as your home. And Visakhapatnam is one of the most beautiful cities in India. I jokingly say that if Bangalore were to marry, go and have a child, it will be Visakhapatnam. We have best of both worlds. There's a whole debate about talent. In your company, in this sector, please look around. Believe me, there will be Telugu people. They're all products of this soil. Due to lack of opportunities, they went to various other states and they're willing to come back. And there are amazing institutions here, both in the private sector and the government sector. It could be Andhra University, Geetham. We have IIM here. So there are amazing education institutions here. There's an amazing ecosystem here. And all I would request all of you is that let's make history together. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It doesn't come again and again. Very few states have the grit and perseverance that Andhra Pradesh has. And I've already given you 3 clear reasons why you should come to Andhra Pradesh, and I look forward to welcoming you all here. So thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And I'd like to thank CII and Ram Mohan Naidu Garu and the entire civil aviation team here. Thank you very much for hosting this summit here. It means a lot for us. Today is a very action-packed day in Visakhapatnam. I think there are close to 6 or 7 summits happening. So you can see that energy is back to Visakhapatnam, and we're really excited. I would like to thank the leadership for really coming here and being part of, what I say is making history together. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.